demonstrator in Australia. I am going to wait and see if a few people pop in. I'm also going to refresh my page here in case I don't get any comments coming up, because I know there are a few gremlins in Facebook Live. Please excuse my children in the background. It's bath and bedtime, so I shall just be a moment. But I'm really excited in what I have to show you tonight. So let's see if I am super duper live. Okay, yes I am, and let's see if I'm going to come up. Perfect, up and running. So what I wanted to show you tonight is our Eastern Palace suite. Now this Eastern Palace suite has been released a whole month earlier, so it's been available since the beginning of May, and it is from our upcoming catalogue. Hi Kay, and I think Heidi joined as well. Hey girls, just talking about the Eastern Palace suite that is a pre-release this month from the upcoming catalogue. Now I'll give you a look at the cover of the catalogue. Now I'm going to try something tricky here and see if I can flick my screen. I was told I can flick my screen. Now let's see if I can do that. Sorry, I'm working this out. Yes, I can. Just let me see, hold this up and see if I, there we go. So you guys can now read it, although looking at myself, I'm totally weird. So this is the cover of our new catalogue. I cannot show you anything inside. If you don't have a copy of this and you live in Australia, please contact me. And if you don't already have a demonstrator, it works. Yay! Really excited. One of the other demonstrators showed me that. Well, didn't show me, verbalized how it worked. So, except I'm looking at myself and it's all backwards. Hey Roz, thanks for joining me. So yes, new catalogue is coming. If you haven't got a copy and would like a copy, Roz, you are on my list to get you one. We've got to do a swap because you're now ordering me a few things. But I did want to show you Eastern Palace because it is here and available to order. I will just show you the flyer again. I have just posted a project tonight, and I have a photo of this for you to look at. So there are two bundles in the Eastern Palace suite. There's a starter bundle and it is $104.75. Now I'm going to show you what's in that, and then I'll show you what's different in our Premiere bundle. Now I did a class on this on Sunday and Heidi was lucky enough to be there and she loved it. It is so very her. So the first thing that's in the bundle is our Eastern Beauty stamp set. Now you may look at this stamp set and go, Ellen, I don't like it. I know it has shipped Heidi, so I'm hoping it'll be here by the end of the week so you can play on the weekend. So all these shapes are really basic shapes, but when you put them together, they come alive. And I will just show you a really quick sample. I have not blogged this yet, but this is one of the cards we made. Now, in addition to this stamp set, you do get 3 of our new in colours. This is really doing my head in, guys. So we have Lemon Lime Twist, we have Fresh Fig, and we have Tranquil Tide. Now, in the starter bundle, you do get these 3 colours, and that's those 3 colours right there. So there are 2 additional in colours coming as well, and their names are Powder Pink and Berry Burst. So they work really nicely together and really nicely with these colours as well. So I'm excited to share those with you. In addition to the inks and the stamp set, you also get the pattern papers. Now this is a specialty designer series paper stack. So you get these 2 beautiful foil pieces. Now you get 1 each of these, and they are single-sided. So this suite, or these papers, are very much inspired by peacocks. So, and they are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now I only have 1 full sheet left in this pack, which shows you how much I loved it. Now these are the rest of the patterns. So, oh, and they're falling all over the place. Let me see if I can do this again. So that is one side. Now this, all I have is scraps left of this one. And I'll show you the back sides individually. So we have the Lemon Lime Twist, and this is again reminiscent of peacock feathers. We have the Tranquil Tide, then we have the beautiful medallions on the back. We have the Dapper Denim, which is the other colour in the suite. We have these beautiful repeating flowers. Now these papers are specifically designed for card makers, so you will find that the design's this beautiful Fresh Fig stripe. Then we have those Moroccan inspired shapes. Hey Nicole, thanks for joining me. Just showing the Eastern Palace suite because it's so gorgeous. So all these patterns are well sized to have card makers in mind. So these would look beautiful as big bold patterns in the Dapper Denim and the Lemon Lime Twist, but it'd be harder for us to use as card makers, so they shrank them down. Ooh, cooking dinner. Do I dare ask what you're having? Nicole's in WA, so it's okay. She's having dinner on time. She's not starving her children, I'm sure. Right, Nicole? So you get the ink, the paper, the stamp set. And what am I missing here? You get these beautiful... I'm going to have to put these on a white sheet to show you. These beautiful gold vinyl stickers. Oh, can I come over, or can you just Learjet that over to me here, because that sounds good. Okay, so that is one set. Now these are really, really thick vinyl stickers, and this is the second set. Sorry guys, this working backwards thing is harder. Now the flower that's missing here is this one here. So I'll show you closer up that you can see the stickers are actually cut around the shape. So they are actually and I'll see if I can peel one up for you. They're a full sticker, so they're not like the outline gold of the flower. So you can see here they are a full sticker, which is great. And while I'm going, I'll show you a card that I cased. I haven't blogged this yet, but when I do it, I will I cased it off Pinterest. Like no stickers you've ever seen. Yes, they are. Thank you, Heidi. Heidi had to play with them on Saturday. No, Sunday. My days are all confused. And along with this, so the prices are everything that are going to be in the new catalogue, but they've bundled them together as one price, and you can't buy them individually this month. You can do that once the new catalogue goes live. And as a freebie, you get the brand new vanilla note cards and envelopes. So that's what you get free this month for buying the bundle. So that is our starter kit with, just reminding you, the stamp set, the 3 new in colour ink pads, the designer series paper, which I won't grab again because I will drop it on the floor, and the gold vinyl stickers. So as I said, that is $104.75. You can order that online at my online store. So just on my demonstrator page here at the top under my cover photo, I have a shop now button, and that will take you directly to my store. I also have a hostess code for this month, which is in my latest post with my card that I blogged earlier today, and if you pop that in, I will give you a free gift. Now the Premiere bundle, it is $178.25. So along with your photopolymer stamp set, and I did forget to show you the back, it is photopolymer, so perfect for building up your images. So the photopolymer stamp set, the designer series paper, you also get the upside down Miss Jane, the cardstock pack. Now the cardstock pack, you get Tranquil Tide, Dapper Denim and Fresh Fig paper, which was a bit hard designing cards for my class last weekend because I am in love with Lemon Lime Twist. So I found it really hard not to delve into my Lemon Lime Twist paper and only use the ink. But I did find a way around it, and my way around it was to make this card. Now this is A and B side of one of the designer series papers, and this just pops. Love it, love it, love it. Now, how did I make this shape? Ask me. You also, in this Premiere kit, get all the dies. Now, once again, these are builder dies. So, you get these. So, how I made the flower was with this. Now, these are, see if I can do this. Not going to be attractive. So, these are 2 separate dies. It's not going to come off. So, you have your framelit, and then you have your thinlet. Now, the thinlet, if I show you a close-up of this card, so I cut these together in the Big Shot using the magnetic platform. So I laid the thinlet inside the framelit, and you get these flower petals. So the thinlet is designed not to completely cut out. Now, if I just pop this petal up here, you can see it's only partially cut. So that's how I created the flower. And I did have another one here. So this one here, sorry, I'm going to lose a frame. I'm going to lose them here. Can't have that because I'll go into the abyss of my floor at the moment. You sort of did, Jody. Thanks for joining. Jody is one of my team members, so thank you for joining. And we've got this one. Now, this one also partially cuts, and I did play around with that one. So it's a different shape. So in the middle of this one, what I may go back and do is take one of these 2 center... So we've got the centerpieces here and here, because these are separate. I'm going to separate them out so you understand. Talk about going on the fly here, guys. Okay, so these are all separate shapes. So you can use them together or you can use them separately. So let's do a comparison here. So I have used, upside down, I've used this flower here, and I've used one of the inner rings, the middle size rings inside the flower, and it also partially cuts. So you've got the flower shape, and that is in gold foil, showing the lemon lime twist underneath. But what we can also do, and I'll show you a second one as well. This is the other shape. Now this cuts the circle itself. Now I could take one of my layering circle framelits and cut this out completely, but that's how this cuts. Now in addition to this, I cut out this shape. Now this is a card case by one of our artisan team, and I just snipped it out to create a standalone shape. And there are 1,001 things you can do with these dies. A lot of demonstrators have been really smart, and they have cut them all out, put them on pieces of paper and put them up onto Pinterest for us to case, which is good because I don't have time for that. Now, in the Premier bundle, we also get the gold vinyl stickers, which I showed you earlier, and I will show you, I'll take you back to this card where I have sneakily cut one of those flower vinyl stickers in half and used it in the background of the card. And once again, this card where I have made them the hero of the card. And you've also got a few borders, and this was the first card I made using the suite. Now, because this card has a beautiful tassel on it, you also get the tassels in the Premier suite, and they come in a little pack like this. I've only used 2. I really need to use the Fresh Fid ones next, because I've used the Tranquil Tide and the gold already. Okay, another thing that we get is we get the Very Vanilla, because I want to say Whisper White, the thick Very Vanilla cardstock. So that is the base of this card. It is exactly the same weight as the Whisper White, stamps on beautifully, but you can make great card bases because it is that thick Whisper White, so it just gives it a little bit more integrity whilst retaining that beautiful stamp quality. Now with the dies, I've also made this card. So I took a piece of Very Vanilla and I cut out all the various shapes. So this is 2 dies laid together. This is 3 dies. This is 2 dies, and the other 2 are 2 of the single middle piece dies. So I cut them out of a piece of Whisper White, popped it over another piece, Very Vanilla, popped it over another piece of Very Vanilla, and I marked out where they sit. And then I just took some sponge daubers and I took away this piece, obviously, and I sponged underneath. And then I popped this piece back on, and luckily I'd done the right thing somehow, miraculously. It came out like this. Now, if I wanted to do something different, I could use this top piece or something similar as a mask. So I would put the ink over these shapes to create a mask, and the piece underneath would get that pattern and you'd take that away. So that's something that the dies are really good for. Now I said, so that's everything in the Premier bundle. So you get, just to recap, the Photo Corner stamp set, the Designer Series paper, the cardstock pack, the tassels, the Eastern Gold vinyl stickers, the 3 ink pads, the Thinlits, the C6 envelopes. Now I do have some of those hanging around. These still have card packs in them. Let me take that out. So these are our normal envelopes, and these are in Very Vanilla. So you get a full pack of these free along with the thick Very Vanilla cardstock. And that bundle again is $178.25, and you can order that through my online store. I have made a couple of other cards. Now, I did say this stamp set, wherever it's now lying under all my stuff, you don't want to see my desk at the moment. The gold is beautiful. So this stamp here in particular is really versatile, and I haven't even done half the things with it. My friend Rose, are you still in the room? Yes, you are. Rose and I were on video chat, and we were playing together via video chat with these stamps, and she did some cool backgrounds with it, and I went, ooh, let me try this, and I started this. So doing some repeat stamping, and it didn't quite turn out how I liked, because I actually wanted to keep them all connected, like repeating it, and I didn't get my spacing right, but that's okay. I salvaged what could have been a very ugly card into a very simple card that I like. But then I went and got another piece of paper, just put that one aside for the moment, and made this. So this shape right here is repeated the whole way along to create a tessellated pattern. It's a repeating pattern using one stamp. Yeah, so many ways to use the same stamp. The other way is to use the stamp and keep rotating it. So you're intersecting the lines in the stamp. And I did show the girls in class on Saturday how to do that. I found someone who had done it on Pinterest, and I'd also showed how these base shapes, along with all these little ones around, layer together to make larger shapes and medallions, and filling the spaces in between. One of our designers has been incredibly smart designing this stamp set, but it does just require a bit of extra explanation, because the girls did say I'd go straight by this stamp set and go, yeah, and keep going. But once you look at some of the samples, they blew my mind when I saw people doing samples. And they aren't even things that I've thought of. So I hope, oh no, one more sample. This one is totally cased, and this is where some of our existing products come in. This is our fabulous foil acetate. So let me see over here. I've just got it adhered actually under here. So I've just layered that up on some Very Vanilla with a piece of the ribbon. And if we have a close look in, let me see. I do have some gold thread there as well. So some of the things that we already have that can coordinate with this is our metallic doilies. And on, let me see, on this Enjoy Today card, which is the card I most recently blogged earlier today, I have used one of our new products, and these are our gold faceted gems. So these are just stunning. Absolutely love them. and I got them free. So I went to our onstage demonstrator event and I scored almost a full packet for free. So I love being a demonstrator because I have had this suite for nearly 2 months. So I've been able to think about it and percolate on what I was going to do and show with you, and also have a look at what other demonstrators have done. And the same goes for a lot of things out of the new catalogue. I was able to get the new catalogue way back in the start of April and decide what I really needed, what I loved. Majority of it is a must-have. I do have a great team. Jodie's in my team, and I do meetings once a month. We have a forum where we share ideas, questions, just share our general love of Stampin' Up. So if you aren't a demonstrator but are interested in becoming one, please contact me, or go to my blog or website and you can find further information about that. Now is a great time. We do have a couple of days left before the new catalogue, but if you did, thank you Jodie, if you did sign up now, you can order our pre-order items in your starter kit, so you can get brand new things coming your way before it even launches. So just to remind you again of the new catalogue that's coming, I just love it, all the inspiration just on the front cover. If you haven't got a copy and would like one, please contact me and I can organise to get one to you. Please like my page so you can keep up to date with all my creations, news and general Stampin' Upness. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to order your Eastern Palace bundle in my shop. These bundles are only available until the 31st of this month, so don't miss out on being able to buy everything bundled together and receiving your new things. Hello Miss Sam, long time no see. I miss seeing you. I'm just signing off, Sam, but I do hope you can catch my replay. I'm just showing some new products that are being released and you've only got about 8 days to get your hands on them. So thanks guys so much for joining me, and I hope to be back very soon with some new things from the new catalogue. Thanks, bye.